Wow, Denise, look what I found here. Remember this?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I do remember this.
Denise, Drew came over to play. Hey, Drew.
Hey Denise, look what I brought. Wanna play?
Oh, yeah, sure. Look over there.
Hey, that's cheating.
What's that? Joe? What's that?
Hey, that's cheating.
Hi, welcome to the holiday edition of Remember This. I'm Denise Boland,
And I'm Helene Bashiri.
and we're here to talk about Christmas today and Christmas of the past. So today, I'd say it's very high tech, the Christmas gifts today, right? Very high tech.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And all the gifts my kids want are expensive. I don't know about
Yes,
yours.
no, I have expensive kids too. They want the iPhone 6 and the iPad 300. I don't even know. I just know there's like $600 and
Exactly.
yeah. So
Exactly. So, well, I'm happy to say that Charlie Brown is back because one of my favorite holiday cartoons is
mine
Charlie
too.
Brown Christmas.
Oh yeah, definitely every year.
Yes, isn't it the best? And the movie just came out, which is really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never missed it. I mean, from a child, like say 3, 4, watched it every single year, and then when I had my own kids, I watched it with
Yes.
them, but they weren't interested in it. Not the way I was.
Yeah, I find that too. Yeah.
And even Rudolph, the same thing. They didn't.
think
they
because when
didn't
we were
get into
kids-
it, I don't know.
When we were kids, these shows came on once a year, and if you missed it,
You missed it.
you missed
That's
it.
it.
Now you can pull up anything on
Anytime.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
DVD. So
not
it's
the
just
same.
people don't appreciate it as
No,
much.
it's not the same. Yeah.
Well, speaking of high tech, my daughters actually talked me into getting hoverboards.
Hoverboards.
Yeah, so I said, let me order them early because, I want to beat the Christmas rush. And so I ordered 2 of them, even though I have 3 kids, they have to learn to share. But they came on the show, they're going to demonstrate
Cool.
how to ride a hoverboard.
They really do look like a lot of fun, and I wouldn't mind one myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they're not the real hoverboards, because the hoverboards in Back to the Future 2 actually flew, but I won't want my kids flying. I don't know about you. Okay, so come on, girls. We got Kelly and Valerie on their hoverboards. Early Christmas presents. So now, how do you get these things to move? I'm just curious. I got on once, and I thought I was going
Are you
to
gonna
break my ankle.
Are you gonna try? Oh.
I'm never getting on them again. No. But Kelly, you want to explain how do you get them to go forward and backwards? And
You have to like tilt your toes to go forward,
okay,
and you have to like tilt your
heels.
heels to go backwards, and then you like put weight on one foot to like turn, and then you like just turn it.
And you were able to do this like the very first time that you got on, or did you fall? Did you
It takes
get
like about like 10 minutes to learn.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Sometimes it takes like a few days. You just need balance.
few days.
You really have to know how to
Yeah.
balance.
Okay.
My mistake was when I got on it, I was done and I wanted to sit down, so I backed up and I went to sit on the couch, and the thing went flying from under me. I fell on the
Yeah,
floor.
my son wants one of those too. That's kind of that's on his Christmas list as well.
Yeah.
A hoverboard. But we'll see. We'll see what happens
We'll
about that
see.
one. Yeah,
And now I don't know if they're legal in New York. I know in New York City and Manhattan they're not.
they're not. Yeah, well, that's got to be
So.
pretty dangerous with all the traffic there and everything.
Yeah.
Riding through the streets with that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we're going to end up just riding them in my living room if that's the case. But thank you, girls. Now, remember when we were kids?
yes, old-fashioned candy. Yes, my
I
mother
went to-
had that. Yeah, in a little dish all the
Yes.
time on the dining room table.
Yes, audience, you see this? Yes.
It didn't last though. I mean, it'd be gone like that day.
Yes.
She'd put it down, it'd be gone. Nothing lasted
Delicious.
in
I
my
used to
house.
get them every year in school. They used to give them out to all the students at Christmas time.
Oh, oh, wow.
Yeah. But the holidays really reminds me, I mean, I reminisce a lot. I look back a lot, but the holidays especially, I just remember what it was like being a kid, and I just remember all the toys that I had, and, you know, I just...
And they weren't
Love that feeling.
expensive toys. They were, you know, I mean, a doll, you know.
So simple, right? It
yeah.
was a simpler time
A
back then.
dress. Yeah, and it was, to me, you know, those were the best days of my life, really. Christmases when I was a child with my family.
Yes.
Those were.
Me too.
So Denise, guess what I brought?
What?
Okay, I brought old ornaments.
I remember that
Old
box.
ornaments, yes. Remember this box?
Wow.
See, guys?
It's like my grandmother's ornaments.
Yep.
These are glass, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh my God, it's so old.
And I used to remember that little sound that it made when two of them would clink together. Like
Yes. Wow, look at these.
that you hear that in the Grinch, in the movie, the cartoon,
right.
The Grinch.
Yes, yes,
you hear
yes.
that when little Cindy Lou.
That's right. That's right.
And these are great. I just love these.
They're
They
so
don't make them
delicate.
like this anymore, people.
No, not at all.
No way.
These are so delicate too, and
And
vintage.
I had one also. It said Merry Christmas, and every year we would put that right in the front of the tree, the Merry Christmas ball that we had.
Nice.
Yeah, and this one.
Very nice.
It's
I know
so
they
beautiful.
would break easily. I wasn't
Yes,
allowed to
these
touch them.
always broke easily.
I was allowed to touch
You had to
other
be
ornaments, but
careful.
not the glass ornaments when I was a kid.
Little
Wow.
designs. Yep.
See, this really takes me back.
And then the tinsel. They don't put tinsel. We'd put all the balls on the tree first, and then we'd throw the tinsel
Throw
on.
all the
and
tinsel. Yeah, you don't
it
see
was-
tinsel so much anymore. You know?
No,
Just-
no, we're just throwing it. I've since I've been married and in my you know, with the kids and everything, we don't use tinsel.
No.
No.
I never did because it was so messy to pick up and clean
Well,
up
yeah,
afterwards.
that's a pain too.
But I know back in the 60s and the 70s, early
yeah,
70s,
trees
that
had
was so
tinsel on it.
popular with
Yeah.
tinsel on the trees. Aw, thanks for bringing this.
Oh,
This
sure,
really
you're
brought back
welcome.
memories.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. I think about all the great toys I had in Christmas, you know, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Santa! Yay! Hey, Santa! Merry Christmas!
hey,
We got some great gifts. My elves are right behind me there. Rudolph is on the roof.
all
Oh,
right.
wow! Oh,
Oh,
cool!
they bring some magical gifts for Denise.
Hi!
Thank you.
So there's my
Come join us, Santa. Come on.
Sit down.
beautiful elves there.
What did you bring? What did you bring? I'm excited.
So we got, we're gonna bring them out right now for you. All right, Denise, since you've been such a good girl, we brought you the top holiday gifts. And they're coming out. There you go. Ho, ho, ho.
Wow.
Check it out.
These are the top toys from the 1990s.
Oh,
Came all the way from the North Pole
wow.
to give you these.
Tickle me, Elmo.
Tickle me,
gift.
Elmo.
1996.
Does he work? Does he work?
Oh, he works.
Oh, I love Tickle Me Elmo. Thank you,
Look
Santa.
at this.
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Baby.
Beanie Babies were so popular. And there's real beans inside, right?
Toys have gotten
This was
smaller
one of
over the
hardest
years.
things to find in the Christmas of '96.
That's, yeah.
Sold out everywhere. Couldn't get them.
Wow. Couldn't get them, that's right.
And people were
Parents
selling them
fighting over
bootleg.
them?
People were selling them like they would buy a whole bunch of them, and then they were selling them for more than what they were worth.
I know.
I
My
remember
elves,
that. I
my
remember
elves
that.
were working
So,
hard
yeah.
that year.
Extra hard.
Oh, look at this. Donkey Kong.
Oh, the 1980s. The 1980s
He
was
ran a
when
lot of bricks, this guy.
Nintendo came out, the Nintendo gaming console.
Yeah.
Yes. And it started with Nintendo and then Super Nintendo.
There you go.
Nice.
NES.
this guy was a bricklayer.
The NES system. Yeah, is that Marion?
Thought he was a plumber.
Marion, right?
Wasn't he a plumber?
Yeah.
Luigi
Climb
was
up
the plumber?
the bricks,
I
right?
think Luigi was the plumber.
Luigi
yeah.
was the plumber?
You know what? I never
Oh, he's a
got-
plumber too.
I never rescued
Well,
the
bricks,
queen.
plumbing.
The queen was a princess. I was.
Well, I have to
As long as
say,
you got a lot of points, you were happy.
I held
It
the
was
record
so
in my
addictive.
house, and I rescued the princess
You
36
did?
times.
Oh my God!
Yes,
never
I
did.
did. That's when
I would be down
My
in
older daughters were
basement
little.
3
Look at
o'clock in the
this.
morning playing this.
I loved this.
I had to get up for work the next day.
Mario.
Mario.
me, I'm
What else do
Mario.
we have here for our...
Oh, also from the 1980s.
Oh, there we go. From the 19 what?
80s.
1980s.
Cabbage Patch.
Oh, 1980s.
Now she was really big,
Yep.
and talk about fighting.
were hard to get
Oh my
too,
God,
though,
the
right?
parents were
Weren't
fighting over this.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
In
Wow.
the stores.
Oh my, I never had one of those. My friend did.
Yeah, I remember they were selling them up to like $200
Yeah,
each.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
in such high
And
demand.
everybody was
Wow.
like, they're so funny looking. Why does everybody want one of these things?
I don't know. And they
They're-
came with a birth
The
certificate.
birth certificate.
They're a rare baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they came, yeah, the birth certificate. Yes, very nice. Thank you,
Yeah.
Santa.
Even came with a bib.
And came with a bib.
Yup.
What do
I'm
we
gonna
got
take
now
this.
from the 1970s?
1970s. The
everybody.
Rubik's Cube.
Whoa, what a Merry
Yup,
Christmas
the
we're
Rubik's
having this
Cube.
year.
Okay, I'm going to
We're taking
unbox
you back
this.
in
Going back
time.
to the 80s, right?
All right.
80s?
I don't know if anybody knows what unboxing is, but I learned it today.
Remember this?
Unboxing is when someone opens a Christmas present, a toy, and they demonstrate how to use it, and they put it on YouTube, and actually the toy company's sales go up
Oh,
because
that's-
they're demonstrating. So,
Look at that.
okay, this came out in the 1970s. It's a
70s?
3D
Oh,
toy.
wow.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
invented by a sculptor called what was his name?
gosh, I
Ernie
have no idea.
Erno Rubik.
Wow.
Erno Rubik, yeah,
Arnold Rubek.
a Hungarian
I was
sculptor.
never able to do it though.
And
That-
so basically, you would have to like, mix
Wow.
it all up, and then here, Sandy, you fix that.
Wow.
And then try to get it all
That
back.
was our thing.
Oh, you had to
keep
get
us
the,
busy.
so you had to get the right colors in
Now
it?
you have to put it the way it was before
Wow,
I
at the
touched
time
it.
you did that, you were sleeping.
And there are some people, and you can find them on YouTube. They can do it in
Really
like
fast. I know, I saw it.
under a
Yeah, I
minute.
saw it. Yeah, they go really,
They have
really fast.
competitions and everything for
Yeah,
the Rubik's
yeah.
Cube.
Oh, I almost got
But
it.
that was our thing to keep us busy.
What else do we have
Yes.
Right? Instead of,
My great
the
elves
kids today have the phones.
of the
We had
future.
this sitting there.
Ah.
Simon Says.
Says,
Also
Oh,
from the 1970s.
I don't
This is
Merry
Simon.
Christmas.
This is Simon. Yeah.
even, what
So
does it do?
basically,
Wow.
this is electronic game of memory skill. So when you start it, you just have to follow the lights. So let's start it. Let's
okay.
see.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay, let's see how good I am doing it upside down. Okay, so now the red.
Look at that. Oh, so you got to touch wherever they beep, right?
You have to
Oh,
follow.
that's a brain game.
Yep.
Fast.
It's all about memory.
That's a memory.
Wow. Yeah, you got it. You got
Now
it.
if I forget,
Let's hear it for Denise, everybody.
I jinxed me.
Great gift.
That's Simon. Yeah, that was invented in 1978. What a great game.
Hey, wow.
We got more. We got more, everybody. More. There it is.
What else do we
Oh,
have?
it's the the
I have that.
Oh, this is Magilla Gorilla. Barrel of Monkeys.
No, this came out in the 1960s. This actually
Magilla
came out in
Gorilla came out.
1961.
Oh.
Yeah, Magilla Gorilla.
Remember Magilla Gorilla?
I do remember.
That's exactly when it came out, I
And,
think.
OG.
Yeah.
Right? She always used to say, oh, gee.
Oh, gee.
And so, Santa, you want to
Magilla
demonstrate how to do this?
Gorilla, Magilla for sale.
Gorilla for sale.
It is a gorilla, right? I mean, a monkey.
Yeah, now you got to hook them. Let me see. Can you do
Oh,
it?
I know how to do it.
But you can't
There you
touch
go.
them. You just got to hook them.
Oh,
Oh, he's got two.
Like pickups, remember pickup sticks?
my clumsy.
See, Santa should be a pro with the toys.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
you think?
Yeah, just
You're around toys all the time.
Wait a minute. These,
So
They should've
basically,
came with crazy glue.
they're little plastic rings shaped like monkeys,
Glue on them, they'll stick.
and it's a little hard.
Look at this. I'll be a
Can't even
monkey's
hook 'em.
uncle.
I can't even hook them.
Oh,
all right.
Look at that,
There you go.
Oh! Merry Christmas! Imagine that. Years ago, if you got this, you were the happiest person in the world.
It's true.
Now, if you get a $4,000 computer, they cry.
It's true.
I don't want that. I want the $5,000 one. All right, anyway.
True. It's,
Anyway, see,
and
that's
not only
what made us
that,
happy back then.
they'll
Not
play
no
with
more.
something. No.
No.
They'll play with something for an
Hey,
hour
come
and be
on,
bored.
let's get going
And we
here.
would play with this for how
We gotta
long?
go back to the North Pole soon. Spirographics, everybody. Hey, Denise, tell us about that one.
Spirograph.
ready?
Spirograph. Yeah, okay. Spirograph is a geometric drawing toy. It was invented by a mathematician.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that'll leave me out. When
And
I was
yeah,
that
me
age,
too.
I could have never figured that out.
Yeah, math
I couldn't
wasn't
even
one of
figure
my
out a
finest
touchdown.
subjects. But I played with this for hours.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
about
nice,
you
though.
guys.
Look at that colors.
But yeah, you had like all these rings
You
with
had to have a lot
gears,
of patience back then, right?
and then you put but this was so easy. You just go around
Yeah.
and then ends up with pretty designs like this.
Oh yeah, well
See
if
the pretty designs?
you were an artist, this was great.
Nobody can mess up with this.
Look at that.
Every picture came out perfect.
Oh,
Every
spiral
picture.
gyro.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, there was a
I
spiral
remember
gyro
doing this.
too, right? Spiral gyro. What is that?
Oh, yeah,
Spiral
yeah.
graphics.
Yeah,
Light
I
bright.
remember
Oh,
something.
or else they're
right?
coming out with more stuff.
All right, Twister.
Ah,
Twister. This
That's
is
gotta
a
be
great
the
game.
60s. That's gotta
Now
be the
this
60s.
was
You're
something.
absolutely
Yeah.
right.
There's not anybody in America that didn't know that game.
Okay,
Tough
Twister. Yeah, Twister came out in
Honestly.
1966.
A lot of people broke their legs in this
66.
game.
It became famous because Ava Gabor, I don't know if
Ava
anybody
Gabor,
knows
yeah.
this,
Yeah,
she
sure, Ava
played it with
Gabor.
Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show.
Oh, there you go.
And after that, people were running to the stores the next day looking for it.
Now,
And it's so easy to play.
This
You
is so
spin a
much fun,
disc
though.
and
At
yeah.
birthday.
Get you all twisted and tangled, it's a twister. Spin the spinner and call the shop. Twister ties you up in a knot. That's Twister. Yeah, Twister.
Right foot blue,
Right foot blue,
left hand red,
left hand red,
left,
right
yellow,
blue,
green.
Yeah, Twister. You gotta play Twister in your stocking feet. Standing on this crazy colored sheet. That's Twister. Yeah, Twister. Who makes the best games in the world?
Bill Twister. I'm Twister Bartlett. Oh.
You gotta get it. Yeah, Twister.
From NB.
And,
At
yeah.
birthday
now
parties.
it's
We
back
used to
on
play
the
them at
Remember
birthday
This show.
parties
How do you like that?
with my friends. We used to
You
put it
want
on
to play
the floor
Twister,
and play.
Santa?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I've been,
Might twist
No.
something, yeah.
I've been twisting it up for a long time. There you go.
Oh, G.I. Joe.
Joe.
We like G.I.
Look
Joe.
at it, G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
And G.I. Joe
Yeah.
is not a doll. He's
Action figure.
A robot.
action figure.
Nah, he's
Action
a soldier,
figure.
right?
He's a soldier.
soldier.
And
G.I. Joe.
they came out with a Marine, right, from all the different
Yeah.
I'll
services.
tell you, they
Is
made
this
him
the
good
original-
back
Is this
then,
the
you
original?
know?
It's not the original G.I. Joe, though.
No, I think the
It
original
was
had a
the original
beard.
G.I. Joe didn't bend. He didn't
That's
do all
right.
this stuff, yeah.
So
Okay.
where did he
was
come
just a-
from?
This is more the
Well,
the
a later
the
version.
Later version.
Oh,
of
they
the-
got
he
they,
originally
they
came
made
out in
they made
65.
they made samples of him.
Yeah, well, they kept coming
Actually,
out with
he-
new
he-
ones
you
every
know
They
what,
so
kept
often.
they kept modernizing
Do
them.
they
Yeah.
still sell G.I. Joe now? I mean, today? And do
You
kids
know, I
even
don't
play with
think
them now?
so.
I
I'm
doubt
not
it, right?
sure.
Yeah,
There's
I
kids
don't
in the
think so.
audience. Do they sell GI Joe today?
They sell G.I.
they?
Joe?
I don't-
Well, I don't think
I
the
don't see
girls would know
commercials
about
for
G.I.
G.I.
I
Joe,
mean,
so I'm
Barbie-
gonna say
yeah,
no.
I would say no. Yeah. 'Cause
All
I
right,
can't
we got
see anybody playing with them now.
more toys.
Bring
From
'em
the
out.
North Pole,
I'm
from way back when,
excited.
everybody.
Candyland. I have that.
Remember this?
Candyland.
I have it. I have my Candyland.
Candyland.
Yep.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
Candyland was invented in 1949.
Wow,
Look at
that's
this, and it's like a race game. You just got to race to get to the end of the board without having to go back,
Yeah.
right?
It's a race
A
game.
lot of
yeah.
times we ended up going back. We'd land on the
Wow.
wrong square.
That's amazing.
My kids had this. All my kids had
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
when they were
yeah. I
little,
have
yours
it.
too, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if they
have
still
it.
sell that toy.
They do.
I think
do?
they do.
They do. Yeah.
Wow, isn't
they
that
do.
amazing?
This was invented by a woman named Eleanor Abbott while she was recovering from polio.
Wow.
The woman lived in California at the time. Can you imagine? You're recovering from polio and you think of making a
That's
Thinking
game.
of doing
amazing.
this. This is great.
So.
There's always,
awesome.
if you got a good game, the
Awesome.
kids will get it.
Candyland.
And look what we have here. Here comes my elves.
Etch a
They're doing a great job. Let's have a nice hand for our
Etch-a-sketch.
elves, everybody.
Yes, thank
They
you.
came all the way from the North Pole.
Right.
Etch a sketches from the
Etch-a-sketch.
60s.
Oh boy, this was
How do you
was
do
some
this,
game.
Santa? Good, write your name.
Wow.
My
I don't
cousin
know.
had
You
this.
how do you write?
Okay,
oh,
one
yeah,
knob,
that's-
one knob goes up and down, right?
Oh wow.
I don't know if you guys could see this. Can you see this?
Amazing.
And then one goes left and right.
Wow.
See? Basically, all I could do was like houses. I don't know. What were you able to do?
I used to just do little boxes and little squiggly things.
Yeah.
And I would try
Yeah.
to make stick figures too. I would try.
Yeah.
I would make the head and the body and the stick.
Yeah, I
figure
remember
thing.
that. Anybody that don't
Stick
remember
figures.
that?
My cousin had whatever
doesn't
I didn't
remember
have as a
this.
child. Whatever
They
I didn't
remember
have,
that.
my cousin had. My cousin Angela had all the other toys that I didn't have.
Wow.
So we
Denise
would
is making
always
a
go to each
design.
other's
Way,
house.
yeah,
Up
well,
with-
there
I
was.
would play with her toys.
It's coming back to me now.
Oh.
If you moved them together, you could write your name
Oh
and
yeah,
I
script.
I
see
used to
you
write my
making
name.
up
Oh my
your
God,
own.
that's
See?
right. You made me remember
Wow,
that.
but
Oh my
time-
All right, we're gonna
God.
stop at
Wow,
Den.
yeah.
Okay, we got Den, and then you
Okay.
shake it up.
Oh, okay.
You shake it up when you're done. And you
Shake
start
it
Man,
all
that
over.
was some toy though.
I
And
love
when was
Etch a
that?
Sketch.
But you could spend
And this
When
was
was that?
inexpensive.
with this.
Etch a
That
Sketch
come
came out in the 1960s.
Wow,
Yeah,
1960.
1960s. Yep.
That was only
The
60 years ago.
1960s. That's
Here we go.
That's time for,
Our
for
elves are
toys
back.
and
Oh,
music.
I
Back in action.
love Silly
Look at that.
Putty.
Oh, silly
Yeah.
putty.
Oh, we got
Where's the Sunday newspaper?
Yeah,
You gotta
we need
press
the
it down
Sunday
into the
newspaper.
newspaper.
This is another toy
I
we
haven't
were
seen
happy
this
with
in.
back then.
I haven't seen this since I was a child.
This is great.
It's-
See,
does
we
it still
can't
have
even
that smell?
demonstrate.
It
Oh my
smells
God.
right.
You know,
It
when you
has smell
take it
to
out,
it.
it's like really hard.
Is
Wow,
it?
look at
Then you
this.
gotta like really work it out.
Ho, ho, ho.
Let me see. Oh yeah. I haven't.
Check
oh
it
my
out,
God.
everybody.
But now the
Then you
ink
press it
back
down
then
on the
was
paper.
different than the ink today. Because
It
if
has
you
that
put
smell.
this on a comic book today or any kind
It
of
won't
ink,
pick.
it doesn't
up?
pick it up.
Really?
But the ink they used back then, it was so easy just to pick up the
Right, it
image.
just came
Yeah.
up.
And we used to do that. That was fun.
And this is the original?
That's the original.
Hello there. You know, I've been all around this wonderful world of ours, and in all of this world, nothing else is silly putty. What is silly putty? Well, it's a real solid liquid. If you cool it so, it'll go forever, like taffy. But if you give it a sharp tug, it'll break like a biscuit. Now, when you make silly putty round and drop it, it'll bounce higher than a rubber ball. And here's something else you can do with silly putty. Flatten it, press a picture in your newspaper, lift it, stretch it this way and that, and you'll get something that's really funny. Always put your silly putty back in its egg or it will run slowly away. You can buy silly putty for $1 wherever toys are sold. And remember, nothing else is silly putty.
Silly putty.
Wow.
That's great.
Amazing.
It's a long time.
Silly putty.
Putty.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, boy.
Oh, I had
elves
this.
are coming
Oh my
out
God,
with
I had this.
Oh,
I had that.
Andy,
Oh my
Andy,
God,
Andy.
that's the original box. Oh my God.
Color forms.
Yep.
All right, Santa. Do you remember what year you came out with this?
What?
Take a guess. What year did you come out with this?
Raggedy Ann, I would say 1945.
Oh, close.
I'm gonna. Really?
50s.
Oh,
Well, I got it in the 70s, like 72,
Yeah, it-
71, 72.
well, yeah, I did too. In
But it
fact,
was the same box.
I actually
so I
got
remember
this
this
one.
little girl.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when
I
did
got,
it
I
come
did.
out?
I got this one.
Uh-huh.
It came out in the 50s.
Oh, wow.
But we got him in the
You gotta take her out.
70s.
You gotta take her out.
All right,
Oh my
we're
God,
gonna
there
dress
she
up Raggedy
is,
Ann.
Raggedy Ann.
You get one and I
See,
get
this
one.
is why I
This
wish
is
I was
so
still a
cute.
child, so I can get to play with these things again.
See, I looked at it and had girls. I
Yeah,
had an
girls,
excuse
yeah,
to play
3
with
boys,
dolls.
they weren't into this.
Remember this, everybody.
See? This is how we dressed up Raggedy Ann.
Oh,
Oh my
Isn't she
God,
cute?
the
And if you
green
got tired of
coat.
one dress,
Merry
The green
Christmas.
coat, I
you
remember
put another
this.
dress.
Merry Christmas.
And then you'd play with her. You'd
And
make
then
her
she even
do
had
all
little
kinds
hair
of things.
bows.
Oh.
Right? Little
See,
hair bows.
kids, this was using your imagination when you got toys like this.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep.
And again, we played with it for hours.
Hours.
We didn't
Hours.
play with it for 10
No,
minutes and
Not
then
for
go
10
on to
minutes
the
and
next
say,
thing.
I'm bored. Oh, I'm
Wow.
bored. Oh, I'm bored. That's it. I'm done.
Amazing, amazing.
And yet
So
these
true.
the kids today, they get these expensive
You know
gifts
what?
and
After
they're bored.
they see these gifts, they're
I
gonna
don't
want some of them
understand.
probably.
I think that's the case.
Oh
Because
my
you know
God.
what? They're coming out with the retro toys.
What
now.
do we got
Yeah,
coming up next?
I love that stuff.
What's
I gotta go to that toy
Oh, look at
Oh.
this. Binoculars.
museum. Oh no, it's the.
No.
I know
Oh,
it
no,
is.
Try
they look
again,
like
You put the
Santa.
thing in and you look
Oh,
at the
they're-
pictures,
oh,
right?
they're
This
video.
is from the
Yes.
1950s. This is a Viewmaster.
Wow, it was a
Cousin Angela
video.
had that too.
Now a Viewmaster, yeah, they came out with these
stereoscope.
Kodachrome 3D
Look at that,
discs.
everybody. Now we got cell phones
And then you
to
look
do
in,
this.
and you can see, and it's like
Yeah,
a whole
you had to
story.
look
You
at,
just
and then
go
it was a
from
whole
picture
story.
to
And look,
picture
I
to
remember
picture.
how to move it
amazing.
too. Look at that. Oh
It's
my
all
God.
about from
This
something
is
like
so
this.
great. I'm gonna
Viewmaster.
cry.
Isn't that the best?
3 dimensions.
I gotta go to that toy museum.
Oh,
the
so
old
these
toy
are
museum.
different.
Yes.
Check out those toys and
Yes,
stuff.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Wow. 3
Now, this was
They come in a little
introduced-
disc like this, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I think some are Disney, I think. Some are just, when it first came out, it was just like pictures of flowers
Right,
and the
right.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
But then they started doing like Disney cartoons
Yeah, yeah.
and all different.
It was like a
things.
whole little story. It was like a
And it
cartoon.
came out in 1939
Amazing.
1939.
at the New York
wow.
World's Fair.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Wow.
and since then they've come out with 25 different viewer models. Because mine, I don't know about you, but I had a red one.
I had a red. Well, my cousin had
Yeah.
a red one. not me.
and mine was
Hers
plastic.
was red. Yep.
This one is metal.
This GAF Viewmaster is a lot of fun. What do you think?
Extremely interesting. The three-dimensional color pictures are extraordinary. I find these how to play football reels very instructional. I always considered the GAF Viewmaster an ingenious invention of great educational value.
Gee, I always thought it was just a lot of fun.
And yeah, these are great. And then if you hold it up to the light, it's really, really bright.
Yeah.
So.
You can see it. It's clear.
Nice.
I wonder if it's high definition.
I don't think.
High definition, remember?
Yeah, right.
They were so happy just to have that. Never mind
Yeah.
high definition.
That's
Yep,
right.
yep,
We
yep.
did.
All right,
We
what
were
do we got
happy with
going up
this.
next?
Happy, yeah,
Oh,
happy kid.
our elves are coming out with more stuff.
Happy.
And the Slinky.
Slinky.
We worked hard this year to find these.
Slinky, Slinky.
Oh, wow, look
I
at
know. I
this.
remember all the
Slinky.
Get
music
singing,
to the
singing,
to the
singing.
commercials.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
This was a fun
Fun
toy,
for
right?
boys and
Fun
girls.
for boys and girls. Yep.
She remembers the Slinky song.
Slinky.
Yeah, she's so great.
Slinky toys are fun toys. What walks downstairs alone or in pairs and makes a slinkity sound? A spring, a marvelous thing. Everyone knows it's Slinky. It gives a big lift when wrapped as a gift. A very likable toy. It's falling in place, brings smiles to your face. Something kids can enjoy. It's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun, it's a wonderful toy. It's Slinky, it's Slinky. It's fun for a girl and a boy. And Slinky mobiles with big slinky wheels and pistons that move as you go. It makes a great sound when you pull it around. The driver's an old-timey fellow. A slinky dog, a slinky train, many more wonderful toys. You tug the string, they do their thing. They're great for girls and boys. They're Slinkies, really wonderful toys. They're Slinkies, they're fun for girls and boys. Slinky, Slinky Dog, Slinky Mobile, all Slinky toys sold separately by James Industries.
Slinky.
Yeah.
And then we used to do that
Yeah.
like walking thing.
Yes.
Oh God.
Slinky. It's
Okay.
Slinky. It's
There you go.
Slinky.
And then down the steps.
Love it.
And I had a cat. The cat always used to chase the Slinky.
Oh boy.
I know I played jump rope with mine, and I ended up stepping on it and bending
played
it.
jump rope with
and
it?
if you bend it, you can't unbend
oh,
it.
wow. You jump rope with that, you're in
I spent
trouble.
days
Jump
trying to
rope?
fix it, and I just couldn't fix it.
That's something.
Yeah, once
though.
that thing got all messed up, that
Yeah,
was it.
that
It
was
actually
no
goes
turning
It was
back.
ready for
from
the
what
garbage pail.
Like you could make it walk, right?
On the
Yeah, you made it
stairs,
walk.
yeah.
Yeah,
Some
on-
people could do it in their hands. I'm not
Yeah, I used to do
Yeah.
that.
that
I was
skillful.
able
I
to
used to be
do
able
that
to, but
whole
Wow.
it's
thing
just not
like
happening.
that. but it's a
Wow,
long
wow,
time.
wow.
Yeah.
1940s, this was invented.
1940s,
Yeah,
everybody.
By Richard James,
1940s.
the naval engineer.
Oh,
Wow.
what does our elves have for us now? More toys.
Oh,
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. I played with this so much when I was a
Oh.
kid.
So did I.
Play-Doh.
Oh, God, I made
Play-Doh.
everything
Look
with
at
that
this.
stuff. All the
All
baked
day
food
long.
and
Oh, this is great.
yeah, we have your daughter Frankie made this on my show.
great.
Remember?
That's
yeah,
right.
on my
That's
show.
right,
What's
Helene.
happening
Blue,
with
black,
kids and
white.
teens on the island?
That's right.
Orange.
I had Frankie make the Play-Doh, and actually
Hey.
what it is it's made of flour and
Yeah.
water and salt
Oh.
and mineral oil.
That's right.
Wow.
And
Very
I guess
easy to make.
yes, it was very easy to make, and you just smush it up and you put the food coloring in, and you get any color you want, and it's
Take
great.
a whiff. Take a whiff. Come on.
homemade Play-Doh, but this
Oh,
is
wow.
Play-Doh.
That-
Yeah, it had
that
that.
really-
Just
Yeah, I
smelling
know,
it
I
brings
know.
you
Oh my
back.
God.
Oh, I love that smell.
Yeah,
I used to
well-
be a baker when I was a kid.
Well, you know,
for those
actually,
of you that don't
certain
know,
clays, like, this is like made
and
of
I used
clay,
to make
right?
cookies and cakes out of these things.
Well, they had with plate. Yeah. I was just going to say that they had like the little molds where you can make cookies,
Yeah.
cakes, and
No, I couldn't afford no mold. I used to
Wow.
use the
They
lid.
still
I used
sell
to put
these
the lid
things.
in it.
you know, we used to make
And
like
make
with
the
the
little
green.
cakes.
We used to make like Gumby. We used to make
I
like
tell you, it was
Gumby
hard on the farmers
things.
because when they used to have to clean this stuff up, it was all over the
It was
wall.
all over.
Stuck
and,
to the
yeah,
ceilings.
but my,
We
you know,
used
they
to
were
throw
always.
it all up on the ceilings, and then they used to stay up there and then fall down.
But even after we cleaned up, there was always little pieces
Little
of it
pieces.
somewhere around.
And then it gets hard and
and then it gets
crumbly,
hard and
then you can
crumbly
pick it
and,
up.
and disgusting. And when it dries up, forget about it.
Well, this has been around since the 1930s, but you know what? It wasn't originated as a clay, as a toy. It came out, it was marketed as a wallpaper cleaner.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
somebody noticed it as they brought it to a school and let these kids play with it, and they said, this is a clay. This is perfect for kids to play with.
Amazing.
Wallpaper cleaner.
Wallpaper cleaner. So your kids can play with it, you clean your wallpaper
I'm
at the
gonna
same
clean
time.
my wallpaper.
There you
Christmas,
go.
everybody.
Why not?
Take you back in time with all these great toys. Ho, ho, ho!
Scrabble.
Oh, this is one of my favorite games.
Oh, an all-time
This is
favorite
the
game.
best
Yep,
game in the
Scrabble
world.
is
Especially when you know how to
so
spell.
much fun.
Yeah, it helps
Yep.
to know how to spell.
Wow.
It does.
This came out in 1938.
1930.
I
Yes.
played that game a lot over
And,
the years.
Me too.
Now they play it online. It's the biggest game online.
Yes.
We still play it during holidays,
During
like
the holidays,
Thanksgiving.
right?
We
Yeah.
played.
We do
and,
too.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
could only
Probably
know the
play at
two-letter
Christmas.
words, you'll be good.
Yeah, 2-letter words.
You got to get those
They
triple
kill you,
word
right?
scores,
I know. I
right?
don't like. Yeah.
Because once you get that two-letter word, you
Yeah,
can go
I
all the
know,
way across
I know.
and you go up.
Yeah.
Yep.
The biggest thing is getting the triple letter word
The triple, yep.
and getting 7 and you're home free.
Yeah.
And
Scrabble.
my Aunt Dolores used
Yeah.
to play that game all the time.
This is great for the holidays
Yeah.
when the family's
Yes.
all together,
Yeah,
right?
that's
After
the old
dinner.
one. They-
we
they
actually
revived
do play.
them.
We play it now. We do it on the
Oh,
holidays. We play
yeah, that's-
holidays.
We do it
on
too.
the
That's a
That's a
holidays
great,
we
you know,
play.
but they got so many
Scrabbles, and it's fun.
different words now that they've invented. Or
Yeah, I know. I play with someone like that.
Yeah,
They
right.
come out with these words that don't
Forget
really
about it. So
exist.
if you don't,
they
you
don't
don't know
exist.
those words, you're in
It's-
trouble in that game.
some
But-
people- yeah.
That's the game.
But this is fun because you're
It is
using
fun.
You could
your
play this
mind
online
and your
now, they-
brain and your thinking, and it's good. And you're not
Believe me, they
actually-
have this online now.
Do they really?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can play against people online, yes.
Okay.
It was
cool.
actually a game show too on NBC.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I
this-
remember.
this- I
Whoever
think it was
invented
that.
this,
A 9-letter word. The clue is a man who needs glasses. It's the crossword game you've played all your life, but never quite like this. And here's your host, Chuck Woolery.
Thank you, Jay Stewart. Thank you, everybody, and thank you very much. It's nice to be back here on NBC after 2.5 years and playing Scrabble, the brand new television version of the game that you all know so well.
But yeah, there is Scrabble.
I love it.
Very cool.
Wow. Santa, you really took us back today with
Oh,
all these
wow.
toys.
Yeah.
hey, you guys knew all
Wow.
about all
Definitely.
these toys.
What is
I,
this?
I don't
Did it
remember
all
of
start
them.
with...
Oh, look at this.
Wow,
Winnie
the
the
teddy
Pooh.
bear.
Is that
No,
Winnie the
it's
Pooh?
just
Is
a
that
teddy
Build-A-Bear?
Build-A-Bear.
It's not
It's a
Build-A-Bear.
Teddy bear. It's a little teddy bear. Now, who knows where the teddy bear got his name?
Oh gosh.
Teddy bear?
Somebody named Teddy. Wait, I think I know. Yes, you're right. Teddy.
Well,
Oh no,
Randy
yes,
would
no,
know
Teddy
that one.
Roosevelt, right?
Yes,
Teddy Roosevelt. Yes,
yes,
I remember
yes.
reading about that. Yep.
Yes,
And they
this
made
was
a teddy
invented in
bear, yep.
1902, and the story goes
Wow.
that Teddy Roosevelt went hunting, and he had the opportunity to kill a bear. And
Oh.
he didn't,
And he
because he
didn't, good
didn't, they
Good
honored
man.
him with the teddy bear.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice?
They got a big teddy bear company up in Rhode Island there.
Oh,
What's
Vermont teddy bear?
Vermont
Yep,
teddy bear,
Yep,
yes.
That's right.
Yep.
That's
My
right.
husband actually gave me one of those for our very first Valentine's Day together.
Really?
The doorbell rang and there was this big
Oh,
box
That's
for
when you
me.
knew you were in trouble.
There was a big box and it was the Vermont teddy bear with a bunch
Yeah.
of little candies in it.
Yeah, that's
Aw.
cool.
So
Yeah, well,
really
they
cute.
still,
Oh, so
they're a
romantic.
big company.
And
They
yeah,
are?
and those
They
candies
made a
are pretty.
living out
The
of
candies are
bears.
pretty good too, by the way.
Then the Build-A-Bear
Yeah.
came along, and they really made
Build-A-Bear's
Oh,
great
bundle.
though. Build-A-Bear's great because the little kids could put the little heart inside and
And
then
they dress
stuff
them.
them. And
You know, his eyes almost look like they really are looking at you.
do they? Let me see.
Look.
Get a close up, guy.
Yeah, look at
Get
that.
a close
It
up.
looks like they're looking at. They had a scary movie with this bear in it.
Did they? I know they had Ted,
Oh,
but
no,
that
they
wasn't
did. They
scary.
had- look, go closer. Could you get any closer? No, the eyes. It looks like it's alive, this bear. If it comes alive tonight, we're in trouble.
My-
I don't know, but
My-
someone's going to get
No,
an
I'm
idea to
only
make
kidding.
a
Can I
horror
just tell
story.
you,
out of a bear.
my youngest Kevin, when he first got a teddy bear, I told him to name it, and he said, "Okay, I'll name it Chicken." So
Oh,
we've had this
cute.
teddy bear for the longest time now. His name is
Wow.
Chicken.
Oh, that is
Oh,
so
that's great.
cute.
That's cute.
Very nice.
Teddy Roosevelt. Is that it? We got any more toys?
Okay.
Else? Oh, but we
my
got
God,
a
that's so
special.
great.
Really?
Yeah, thing coming up. Okay, everybody. Now we're gonna bring you a great gift when you were a kid, and we're gonna bring it out to you right now. It's a very, very big surprise for everybody, and you'll remember this.
Really?
Ho ho ho!
Oh, God, I'm excited.
Me too.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Come on! Ho ho ho! Ho, ho,
Oh my God, what is that? I don't remember getting anything that big as a kid. Wow.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Oh,
And here she is! There she is! Come and sit down, Raggedy Ann.
Raggedy
All
Ann,
right.
flip flop. Oh,
Wow,
how
what
cute
presents
you
we have!
are.
I remember this.
Oh.
Oh. So how did you get your red hair?
When were you born, Raggedy Ann?
When were you born?
I was born in 1915.
Wow. And what are you?
I'm a famous doll from back then.
Oh, Ragdoll. You're adorable. You have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one named Andy.
Oh, Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Nice. Oh, thank you for coming
Where
on
is
our
Andy?
show. Yeah, where is Andy?
Andy couldn't make it today. I'm sorry.
Oh, Andy. Andy is still in the North Pole,
Andy
right?
can't.
Yeah, he's on the assembly line.
Ho, ho, ho.
Aw.
Wow, so look what we got here. Raggedy Ann in person, everybody.
Aw, thank
Say hello
you.
to everybody out there, Raggedy Ann.
Hello.
And what do you want for Christmas?
Yeah, what does a doll want for Christmas?
What does a doll
What
want?
would
You want a little girl? Because little girls want a doll
She-
for Christmas.
yeah, she
So
wants a little
dolls want a
girl.
little. You want a little
She wants a little
girl
girl.
to be your
Yeah,
mommy.
she wants a little girl that will
Right?
play with her.
I'll be your little girl.
Right.
You can come home with me.
Ho, ho, ho. And we'll give her a little chocolate to go home with.
Aw.
All right, Raggedy Ann.
Thank you, Santa.
Oh, ho, ho.
Thank you.
There she is, everybody. Let's hear it for
Yay, yay.
Raggedy Ann.
Oh, wow. Did you get that? That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a cartwheel. Very good.
Oh, she did the
Right.
cartwheel? Wow,
Yeah.
Raggedy Ann, she's got a lot of talent.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Live?
she'll come
We're
out and
not
do
live. We're not
Do
a
it
live.
double
again?
flip. Whoa! Ho, 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 ho! Merry
Merry
Christmas, everybody!
Christmas.
Merry
on the hoverboard.
Christmas!
Look at Raggedy on the hoverboard. Talk about things coming around full circle, huh?
Oh, Raggedy Ann is driving a life away. Ho, ho, ho! Wow, look at that. Cannot get this anywhere.
Raggedy Ann.
But on the Remember This show.
That's right. Well, thank you. This is our show, our holiday show. I hope you enjoyed it.
All right, everybody, have a happy holiday.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Let's get, I got to go and get my reindeers on the roof.
Oh, yeah, don't forget Rudolph.
No, this is it.
And remember, goodwill.
Goodwill, happiness.
Yes.
And be safe for the holidays, right?
That's right.
Peace on earth.
Peace on
Be
earth.
kind to
Peace on
people.
earth.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Happy holidays. God bless. All right, I want to thank our guests. I want to thank Helene. I want to thank Santa. I want to thank our cameramen. We got Scott, Brian,
Paola,
and Jason.
Jason.
In the control room, we want to thank Michael Geck,
Yeah, Michael
audio
Geck.
engineer, Christy
Yeah.
Boland, technical director,
Helene.
and our Santa helpers, Kelly, Valerie, Hannah,
There
and
you go.
Frankie.
So,
And of course, our audience members, thank you for watching us. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook. It's Remember This with a question mark. And if you want to contact us, if you want to be on our show, email us at rememberthisttvshow@gmail.com.
remember this. Ho, ho, let it snow, everybody.
guys.
Let it snow. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Happy New Year. Ho, ho, ho.
You can be darn sure that come snow or high water,
Santa Claus is coming to town.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He's really coming, isn't he?
Why'd you say that?
Just like that was cute.
Christmas dinner's so lovely. It's my favourite time of the year. And now for Christmas pudding. Oh, what's that smell coming from the kitchen? Disaster! The pudding's burnt to a crisp. There's only one way to save the day. Make a Christmas crumble. Everybody's good at cooking something, and I'm good at Christmas crumble. In fact, I've got one in the oven. Would you like some? Yeah! A bit of custard, a bit of cream, is to remind you of your best dream. Anything you want with it, anything you like, but if you don't tell me soon, I'll be off on my bike. I'll be off on my bike. Everybody's good at cooking something, and I
Christmas is all about? Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please. And there were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown! Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Christ by highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time behold him come, offspring of the favored one. Veiled in flesh the Godhead see, barely come in deity, pleased as man with man to dwell. Jesus our Emmanuel. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the